Hello everyone, and welcome to the darkest dungeon. I am LuckyLoremaster, and we are going to enjoy this little Let's Play experience together. Alright, I've been looking forward to this Let's Play for a long time, and I have been excited, perhaps enthralled, in order to begin doing it, and here we are at long last. Alright. Well, the spin on the Let's Play that I'm going to put is that there are 14 hero classes in the game, and I am only going to use one of each. And each one of these heroes will be named for either myself or one of my friends or family members, and we're going to get to see who dies the most. Sound like fun? I think so. Alright, well, before we get into it, we should probably set the scene so we know just what's going on. Let's watch the intro cinematic. I will remain silent during the intro just so people can kind of get into the mood. If there is a little bit of audio skipping, sorry about that. I have adjusted the settings to the best that my computer can handle. So let's get started and see what comes out.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Okay, well, that is quite an assignment. Let's get started then. Alright, well first we're going to delete my test run, because that's not what it is. Now we need to name our estate. I had dedicated a little bit of thought to this, and I was trying to come up with a name that seemed suitable given the tone of the Let's Play. This one I'm going to try to make it a little bit more serious, although we're going to be lighthearted when we need to be, because this game is a lot about the ups and downs of adventuring, with a big focus on the downs, but we'll do what we can. How about we call it the Luckmore Manor? Does that work? Okay, that's a little bit corny. Let's see. Luckmore? You know what? I think Luckmore it is. The Luckmore Estate. Alright. That'll be the, what we go with, everyone. Let's go to the Luckmore Estate and find out what is going on there. Off we go.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Or death, either way. We'll see how it goes. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Heroes can be renamed and recolored in the character panel. That is something that we will be doing. I actually have a list of my friends and family here that are going to be joining us as heroes in the game. I went about asking all their permissions first, of course. It's not like I'm just pulling this on them. So we're going to have a fun time here. Apparently we're first reaching the hamlet, the little town that appears to be just off where our Luckmore estate is. Doesn't seem quite accessible yet, probably for damn good reasons. Alright, let's see, we do have a bit of a tutorial to go through, and it is going to show us the basic instructions of the game and how it works. I am actually going to go into the settings and turn those off, because I already know what I'm doing. Alright, so tutorials are off. We're going to save those changes and just continue on. And we do have our characters here, which we can actually rename even from the screen. Alright, our Crusader is David. Welcome, David, to the adventure. Let's see, and our other character will be Ben. Hello, Ben. Also known as the Highway Ben. Oh, so punny. And here we are, David and Ben. Looks like David is much more tanky, while Ben is a highwayman focusing a lot on damage and ranged attacks. Alright, he has looks like 3 ranged attacks and a melee attack unlocked at present. He can care for wounds, and also these are the campfire skills. Quirks and diseases are treated separately now. I believe in earlier versions of the game they were not. Let's see what our quirks are. David is a warrior of light, so he inflicts more damage, 10%. If the torch light up here is above 75%. He is God-fearing, which means in town he will only pray for stress relief. And he is also a kleptomaniac, so he likes to steal things. We all have our faults. Alright, Ben here has a hard noggin, which means he has 15% stun resistance, and quick reflexes, which means he has +2 speed. However, he is a known cheat, so he's not allowed to gamble while in town. Oh, Ben. Such irresponsible behavior. Anyway, let's continue on as we go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
I have enabled subtitles, have you seen, considering the narrator has a very lovely voice. Whoa!
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
You know what? We can do that. Alright, Open Vein has a chance to inflict bleed status as 100% base. This guy only has a 20% bleed resist, so I know what we're using. Oh, he resisted it despite that. Well, let's see, what can we do? We can protect ourselves and mark ourselves and increase the torchlight. We can stun the guy, we can attack multiple enemies, or we can smite him in the face.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
A period after every word. What's in the tent? Ah, more gold.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
It would seem so. Well, actually, before we go in there, I want to take a look at our characters again. Let me see. And let's see, what kind of coloring can we can change the coloring, right? Yeah, this is how we switch the outfits. Alright, that's cool. Oh, I really like that. Red there, that's pretty nice. White is a little cliche. The blue is swell. I think I'm gonna go with that red. I really like the red. Alright, and then we'll take a look at Ben here. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Green and yellow. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see what else there is. I think there's 4 types. Blue and white is also kind of good. Gray is kind of meh. I definitely don't like the green. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the black and blue. That's a really nice touch. Very good. Alright, everybody, let's go inside.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Well, we can definitely do that. Alright, we can try to bleed one. Well, looks like we can only attack one with a bleed. We can try to shoot one of them. Looks like the one in the back is weaker than the one in the front. And we can try a grape shot blast, means we hit them both. It's gonna do less damage overall. I'm gonna try to get rid of the guy in the back, so I'm just gonna have Ben shoot him. Alright, I thought it did a decent amount of damage. Alright, can David do any damage to anyone other than the guy in the front? No, it looks like the guy in the front's the only one. It looks pretty big. Let's see, he has a stun attack of 100%. His stun resist is 50, so it's a coin flip. Let's see what it does. Ah, he resisted it. Darn. Alright, get hurt with a little bit of blanket fire there, but we're alright. Ooh, point blank shot. Oh, that looks like it hurt. But we resisted, apparently, whatever pushback it had. How are they getting to go twice? They must have won the initiative. Alright, Ben, we definitely need you to shoot this guy in the face. Alright, he's almost down. Maybe one more shot will do it. Is this guy, no, he actually is not buffed against stun. Let's try stunning him again. There we go, he lost his turn. That I like to see. Okay. Oh, and we got the initiative thanks to Ben's high speed. Alright, let's take this guy out for good. Ah, damn, you missed. Alright, he's gonna keep it up with the blanket fire. Luckily, it's not doing much damage. This is the tutorial level, so don't expect anything too terrible. Let's see, is he buffed up against stun? Wow, 40%, that puts him at 90 now. Yeah, that's not gonna work, we're just gonna have to hit him. 11 damage is not bad. Rain of Whips. Alright, low damage, but also has a bleed effect. 1 damage per round for 3 rounds. And here comes more of that blanket fire. Okay, Ben, we definitely need you to make this jerk go away.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, and there behind it leaves his corpse. Looks like he has 7 hit points. Corpses generally get in the way. Some abilities clear them, some don't, so you have to keep that in mind. Let's hack away at this jerk a bit more. Brigand Bloodletter. Alright, looks like he whipped him. Caused a bit of stress, but we're doing okay. And it's our turn. So, how about we bleed this bastard a bit? Oh, that was a nice hit. He resisted the bleed effect. Oh, he's getting to go first. Punishment. Alright, that hit for 4 damage. Caused a bit of stress. And we resisted the bleed effect. But we were already bleeding from earlier, so... Let's see, David, can you kill this guy? How much damage are you going to do? 6 to 12, and he's got 5 left? Ah, well... That's not going to work if you miss. How about you, Ben? Can you bleed him out? There we go.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, and we got some stuff at the end of the fight. An emerald worth 500 gold. Disease charm, 20% disease resistance, but -2 to dodge. We got a crest, which is a type of in-game currency, and a deed, which is another type of in-game currency. Alright. Quest complete. We can either choose to return to the hamlet or continue adventuring. I want to continue adventuring and see what's in that chest. Bandit's trapped chest. Something doesn't look quite right with it. Well, we don't have any way of disarming it, so good luck, Ben! It's trapped. And now you're blinded. Luckily, we're leaving the dungeon, so that doesn't matter. Bye, everybody! Whew. Okay, well, we got 5,000 gold as a base reward. We got another 1,360. 4 crests and 2 deeds. Not bad for our first little venture out. We both got 2 resolve experience for David and Ben. They're both now up to apprentice level 1. They need 6 more experience to go up to the next level. They have a bit of stress, but not much. And Ben, what does Ben have here? He has a fear of mankind, meaning he gets additional stress damage from humans, and he's less accurate when attacking humans, which is what those brigands were. Well, that's a problem. I definitely want to get that treated somehow. Upon returning to the hamlet, be sure to check the activity log to see what has transpired in your absence. I'd say that's relatively good advice.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Well, isn't that good news? Alright, let's see what we have here in our activity log. Ben and David have arrived. They are the first to show. And what do we have here? Our quest goals. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins. And then we need to defeat a large number of enemies, it looks like. The Wizened Hag, the Apprentice Necromancer, the Siren. Here, let's scroll down this way so it doesn't go quite so fast. Lots of different enemies. The Swine Prince, Brigandate Powder, Sodden Crew, Incocate Flesh, the Sonorous Prophet, all kinds of enemies. Alright, it looks like actually on further review there are 4 different zones to do quests in at first, other than the Darkest Dungeon of course, and there are 2 different bosses for each of the zones, and there are 3 grades of each of those bosses, so we have quite a bit of adventuring to do. And also, then there is the Darkest Dungeon itself at the end, where we have to assault it 1, 2, 3, and then finally for a 4th time. And we also have roster goals. We need to raise 1 of each class type or hero type to level 6, which is the maximum level that a hero can attain. Alright, interesting. Okay, now that we know what we need to do and what's happened, we can check out what's going on here. Alright, Dave and Ben are eager to go. Let's go check what's in the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yeah, but we'll see how many people end up here. I mean, the idea is if any of our brave friends or family die in our wonderful adventures here, they're going to end up here, but their successor will arrive. So David the Second, Ben the Third, David the Fourth, so on and so forth. Hopefully we won't have to do that too many times, but, you know, this is the Darkest Dungeon. Prepare to suffer. Alright, let's go to the Nomad Wagon. Let's complete more quests to unlock it. Oh, the Ancestor's Memory is actually what we need to see.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so here we can view videos that we've seen. The prologue. We can go and review the different videos that are part of Into the Darkness Peering, which will probably be towards the end of the game. The first, second, third assault on the Darkest Dungeon. And also the Ancestor's Path, which are, I guess, videos that play for the 6 different bosses. Oh wait, are they 8 actually? Yeah, I was counting wrong. 8 different bosses that there are, 2 per area. And then, of course, the epilogue, which is at the end of the game. The very end, assuming that we complete the Darkest Dungeon successfully. Alright, and it looks like every place other than that is unlocked until we do more quests, except for the Stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
And it looks like we have 2 new people, a Vestal and a Plague Doctor. Alright, we will add them to our roster.
Battle, pious and unrelenting.
Okay, and let's see, we are going to rename them. Alright, for our Vestal, we have Deanne. Welcome, Deanne, to the adventure. And for our, let's see, Plague Doctor, we have a very androgynously named Max. Is Max male? Is Max female? It would seem that she's female. I don't know. Well, let's look at their perks. Max is an eldritch hater, and is also a witness. After seeing troubling behavior, will not take part in prayer activity in town. Interesting. Deanne has the healer's gift, which means she has 20% plus heal skills while camping. And she has photomania, which means she actually takes less stress damage if the torch is above 75%, so it's good to keep things well lit. However, she has an unquiet mind. She cannot meditate while in town. Interesting, interesting. Alright, and in terms of abilities, Judgment, where she zaps people and heals herself. Dazzling Light, where they stun, increase the torch light, and do some damage. And she has a Divine Grace, which is a group heal. No, it's a single target heal. And Illumination. It increases the torch, and it makes enemies less able to dodge. Well, that could be good if we run into dodgy enemies. Yeah, interesting. Okay. What about Max? What skills does Max have? Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, Emboldening Vapors, and Disorienting Blast. A Plague Grenade targets the back row and does blight damage. That's nice. Blinding Gas also targets the back row and causes stun. Looks like Max is going to be all about attacking the back row. Emboldening Vapors can be used on any ally to make them attack faster and do more damage. That's cool. And Disorienting Blast works on everything but the front row and causes stun and shuffle, and it also clears corpses. Nice. Okay. That is pretty good. It looks like both Deanne and Max are weaker, so they're going to be in the back. That would seem the reasonable thing. It actually looks like that, yeah, Max has more dodge, but Deanne has more hit points. So perhaps it's better if Deanne is all the way in the back. Well, actually, hold on. You can use these from any position. What about Deanne? What, can you use yours from any position? Oh, okay, she can only use Illumination from the first third slot, so Deanne should be there. Ben, I believe, is correctly set. Yeah, has preferred position. He should be in the second row, and obviously David in the first row. Cool. Alright, and we unfortunately can't get any more people. However, we should probably upgrade our stagecoach so that we can. We can either upgrade it to have more heroes arrive if in any given week, or we can increase the size of our roster. It's currently 9, we have 4, no need to increase that right now. Let's increase so there are actually more heroes showing up. Oh, we actually have enough that we can do that again, so why not?
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Excellent. So that means, let's see, increase to 3 and to 4, so we're going to be getting 4 new heroes next week, which will put us up to 8. Assuming that, you know, they're all non-duplicates. Remember, no duplicates allowed. That's the twist that we're doing here. Alright, there's nothing else much left to do, so let's embark on our adventure.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
It would seem so. We have only one choice, and that is to go to the ruins and scout it out. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far, it warns. Alright, well, we're going to do what we need to do. We're going to explore 90% of the rooms. We have some gold, some crests, and a dodge stone waiting for us, increasing dodge at the expense of speed. Alright, well, let's select everyone. There we go. The Red Hook. I don't know why that popped up, but whatever, we're going.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Okay, so our Vestal comes with holy water, and our so Deanne comes with holy water, and Max comes with anti-venom. That's why they already have those. And it looks like they limit the amount that you can actually buy. Alright, so I'm going to buy a good amount of food, say 12 food. I am definitely going to buy some torches, because it looks like that's actually an issue. How many torches? Okay, 8. Let's say 8 torches. Let me sell this back. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that, 8 torches, full stack of food and torches. What else could we use? We could probably use a key, maybe 2, maybe some bandages. Do I really want to spend anything else? I don't think the monsters are going to be bleeding us or blighting us in here. I mean, they are just undead in the ruins, I believe. Not totally certain. I think this is probably good for now. Let's go! So we are low on deeds. Your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. You're curious, but be careful. Let's see what we can do, team. David, Ben, Deanne, and Max begin the adventure. Okay. It looks like this is a fairly short dungeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms. Let's get started. And we'll go here. Oh, getting a little stress already. I guess because they're new. Alright. Salvage the unburned torch. That's handy. Torch light level's important. Right now we're at Radiant Light 82. Gives a bonus to scouting and the monsters are surprised. We can reduce our torch and we can also just straight out snuff out our torch if we want. Having a low torch level increases the rewards but also increases the danger and risk. So that's something to take into consideration. Alright, we've got some bone rabble, but we've got them by surprise. It looks like they are very weak to both stun and blight, debuff and move, but they're practically immune to bleed. Because, what are they going to bleed? They're dead. Alright, we can disorienting blast this one. Go ahead, Max. Alright, we've got one stunned already. Alright, let's see. What about you, Ben? They're not going to bleed, so that's not really worth it. But we can Grape Shot Blast and hit them both, or focus damage. Let's try to get rid of the one that isn't stunned.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Well done, Ben. Well done. Didn't see that coming, did you? No, I don't think you did. Let's see what we can do here. Illumination. This can give him less dodge. I think that might be a nice way to really screw him over. Well, he resisted the effect, but he did take some damage. Can we smite with David?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We got some gold out of it. Not much, but a little bit. What do we have here? An unlocked strongbox. A long-forgotten strongbox sits on the cold stone floor. Its contents unknown. Well, it's not locked, so let's open it. We get a shovel, a crest, and a citrine, which is a valuable gem. Not bad. Alright, let's continue on our way. One way to go. And here we need a shovel.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay. Well, luckily we did bring some shovels, so we'll use those. And that gets through it. If we have to dig by hand, I believe it hurts us and it also causes stress and it passes time, so the torchlight goes down. Oh, we're surprised. Everybody's getting rearranged. That's not good. Okay. What can we do here? Well, let's try to disorient these two. Or just him. Let's see, Dazzling Light, we can use that to maybe stun one of our enemies. Who is weak to stun? 25, 10, 25. Alright, well, you're the lucky target. And you miss. Go! And now we're gonna get hurt. Oh, luckily not too badly. Okay, Ben, can you make her bleed? She's the only human. No, you can't. Well, I think you're going to have to shuffle back, because bleeding is not going to be effective damage against these undead. Stressful incantation. Ooh, causing a lot of stress there. We should probably light a torch, just to keep us in the safe zone. In terms of smiting undead, though, that's David's job. Should he Zealous Accusation or Smite? Let's try to Smite. He's got 10 hit points.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well done. Bump in the night. Gets bumped in the head, but luckily not too much damage. Here we go, now we get a Grape Shot Blast and damage all of them. Oh, 15 damage across the party, I like it. Alright, now how was this Plague Grenade? Let's see, I can only hit the person in the back row with it. How are your resistances against Blight? Not very good. Alright, so she's blighted and taking damage now, I like that. They're stocking a lot of stress on Deanne. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Alright. How about you retaliate? Might as well, right? There we go. We got the stun and did a bit of damage. Let's try this Zealous Accusation. Maybe it'll clear out this corpse and damage this undead too. That worked! We now have another corpse in our way, though. Luckily, it's not so much in our way that it's a problem. Bam!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so we're all still relatively healthy. Maybe we eat a little bit of food. Food works as healing. It's kind of a problem for Deanne. She is getting really stressed. We're going to have to be careful about that. Alright, nothing here. Now we have the option to go in two different directions. I think I want to go this way and then go up, and then we'll just go that way, backtrack, and come around. Could have done it the other way too, but I don't know. This is the way we chose. Oh, torchlight's going down, and we have quite a few people with quirks that make them susceptible to being in the darkness, so we're going to get back up to radiant light, just for safety's sake. Ooh, we found some gold and some holy water. Not bad. Let's continue. And sure enough, we've got ourselves a fight, and we're surprised! Topsy-turvy! That's not what we wanted. Alright, well, we could try to illuminate them and do a little damage. Probably a better choice is to move. And get away from the danger. I don't know, just try to hurt one of them. There you go, that was a pretty good hit, actually. It's not going to bleed, but it helps. We could use a plague grenade, blinding gas, also only in the back row, a disorienting blast on everyone except the guy in front. Let's see, this has a chance to stun both of them. How is their stun chance? 25 and 10? Let's do it. Oh, it's only against one. Well, we got to stun one of them, though. That's good news. Oh, we're getting shot. Oh, 7 damage hit on Deanne there. Graveyard Slash. Oh, 8 damage hit. These guys know how to swing. Alright, we gotta be a little bit careful now. Make sure people don't get too banged up. Alright, David needs to move forward. He can't do anything back here. Alright, what can we do? Plague grenade, we can hit... Can we hit 2? No, we can't. I want to try to get rid of that one. Can we do enough damage to do it? Does this do 2 damage? No. It looks like, if anything, it's only going to do 1. What about the blinding gas? No. Well, let's throw a plague grenade at the guy in the back. Eat it. How did he resist that? Freaking undead have no blight resistance at all. Oh, well. Oh, Deanne's getting really banged up. It's bad. Please kill him.
Their formation is broken.
Thank you.
Maintain the offensive.
We can do that. And sure enough, they're targeting Deanne, who is now quite stressed and quite injured. Come on, keep shuffling up. Alright, she definitely needs to use her heal to heal herself. Alright, every little bit helps. Alright, we got some initiative. Let's try this plague grenade one more time. Come on. There we go. We got the blight going. 4 damage around. That is really nice. And thankfully, whew, a dodge. He's targeting someone who can actually take a hit or 2. Alright, let's start with you. 4 damage. Alright, not bad. We know we're not going to bleed, but it's good. Keep healing yourself, D. You got the worst end of that, for sure. Graveyard Slash for 4. Okay. Well, I think Zealous Accusation is probably a good attack to do to clear this out. Oh, yeah. But now we got 2 corpses in our way. Well, if we're going to shoot, we need to move back, so let's have Ben shuffle back to his normal position. Gonna shoot a quarrel at us. Oh, Ben takes a bad hit. Oh yeah, you want to pull that crap, huh? We can throw a plague grenade at you again. Yeah, bastard. And we should definitely keep healing. Let's do a heal for Ben this time. Whoa, crit for 10! I love the crit heals. Thank you, Deanne. Alright, well, looks like David's gonna have to clear the corpses. And I got one of them anyway. And let's see, Ben, would you like to retaliate? I think so.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, we've got gold, 2 buffs, and a torch. Not bad at all. We're still at Radiant Light. You're stressed. Maybe you should check out this nice holy fountain. I don't know if using holy water would help, but let's try it. Divine benefit! Whoa! Big healing and big stress relief. Wow, that is a good combination. Alright, that was definitely worth it. Excellent. Oh, and we got a lucky scout. You have a random chance when you go into a room of scouting it out. What did we miss here? Let's zoom in a bit. Let's go up this way. Alright, we missed a curio, and looks like these are traps. Oh, do we have anyone that's good with traps? Let's check that out. Traps, 20%, 10%, 50%, and 20%. So it looks like Ben is our trap man. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go this way. You are the trap man. Where is the trap? Oh, looks like it's right there. Disarmed. Well done, Ben. Oh, you're getting stressed just because it's getting a little dark. Stop getting so stressed. These people, I tell you. Alright, empty room. What we have here is another trap, a room battle with treasure, and a curio. Yeah, I think I definitely want to go back for these things. Alright, trap, that is Ben. Do it! Well done, Ben. You are providing an excellent trap, monkey. But now it's time to get some treasure, and also refresh the light. Ooh. Hey, we surprised them. That's something I like to see. Alright, well, these three are all in the front. Why not a grape shot blast? Spread it around. Yeah, that's some nice damage. Okay, what can we do? We can hit the person in the back, we can give some emboldening vapors, or we can try to disorient one of them. I would say disorienting one of them would be better. Who is tougher? I would say that she is. Oh, we didn't stun, but we did somehow knock her forward? I don't know how that works, but hey, it works. Let's try to maybe stun one of them with a dazzling light. Who's got a weak stun resist? It's all 25%, so the odds are in our favor. Let's try you. There we go. We got one of them stunned. Alright. David, time for the zealous litigation. Alright, well, that worked pretty well. Rend for the old gods. 2 damage. Oh, and we've got him bleeding too. And it's a debuff. What is that? Oh, you reduces, you take more stress damage. That's no good. Looks like that skeleton back there needs a plague grenade. Alright, no damage, but he is now blighted and going to be taking big damage. Oh, another bleed. We can't have these bleeds stacking up. That is bad news. Another grape shot blast. Alright. Let's see. Well, we're definitely going to be healing Ben. He's getting hurt a lot. He's also hurting people a lot, so yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, well, apparently David can't get to the skeleton, so we've got to clear some corpses. There we go. Yeah, you were blighted and going to be going down very soon. Oh, and cut D for a little bit of damage. Thankfully not too much. Yeah, you can smash him. Thank you.
This expedition at least promises success.
I agree, I think we're doing well. 4 busts and an anti-venom. We'll take that. What do we have here? A heirloom chest with our family sigil. Let's try to unlock it. Alright, 2 busts, a jade worth 250 gold, and 50 gold. Not bad. Alright, and we're going to go this way. However, we're only going to go forward until we get the curio, which is apparently a backpack. Oop, yeah, bleeding a little bit. Sorry about that. Huh? Yours for the taking? I'll be keeping this for myself. Reward hard earned. Damn it! That's David's kleptomania kicking in. He's just grabbing things instead of letting the party take them. That's no good. Alright, we gotta go backwards to go through this door. And unfortunately going backwards does add to your stress, but what are you gonna do? I just wanted to get that curio. The effect is not too bad. So we'll move forward here. Looks like there's a curio in the next hallway as well. know why people are getting randomly stressed out. We're in radiant light here. God, these people must be such newbies. Alright, what's in here? And you're not going to steal it for a change. Great. Food. Crazy amount of food. Onyx and jade. Okay, well, we have a silly amount of food now. Twice of what we thought we had before. Let's eat some of it. Alright, we can only eat so much until people are full. Alright, so let's eat it, because we've got a crazy amount of it. Alright, want more? There you go. People have eaten up quite a bit. Feeling better. Oh, there goes the torch. Get it back up again. And this is the hunger kicking in. Exertions of adventuring have produced a growing hunger amongst the party. Eat 4 of the food and regain 5 health, or eat nothing, take 20% damage plus stress damage. I think we're going to eat some of that food. I would rather not take damage and get stressed. Oh, quest complete! We can return to the hamlet or continue adventuring. I say we're going to continue adventuring. We only got 1 room left and we got a lucky scout. So there's a room battle with treasure. Let's go for the treasure. There's really nothing in the way except a pile of stone, I think. We could just use our shovel to solve that. Oh, wait. Ooh, we don't have any more shovels. Crap, I should have bought more shovels. If we dig, it will take considerable effort. We take a little bit of damage, take a considerable amount of stress, and we lose quite a bit of torchlight. Well, that stinks. But we're still okay. We can do this. Let's go get that treasure, huh? Okay. This looks like a pretty tough fight. We've got a bone defender, a bone soldier, a bone courtier, and a bone arbalist. We know this guy can be trouble. So, we know the undead are also weak against the plague, so let's throw a plague grenade in the back row. Go! Well done, Max. Oh, they're taking big damage already. And they're also shooting back. They're having none of that, are they? Alright, well, there are 3 of them, so let's spread the bullets around, eh? Nice. Oh, the courtier is almost dead. Yes, we're using the tempting goblet. Does 4 damage and, ooh, causes 15 stress. I see the danger of that guy now. Okay, what can we do here? No one is really badly injured. Let's see if we can get rid of the divine courtier with a dazzling light spell. Ah, he dodged it. Bastard. Alright, we're gonna have to hack our way through these guys in the front. Let's go with the good old-fashioned smite. There we go. 7 damage to knock out the bone defender. He's throwing in his dead weight. And that pushes Ben back. And stuns him, too.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Blight. There's nothing like Blight to fix problems that need solving. Ooh, 11 damage crit on D. She is really stressed. Alright, we gotta pile it on and see what we can do about this. Should we double stack the Blight in the back or try to stun one of them? Let's try to stun this guy. Alright, no damage, but we did knock him back. Alright, she can only use illumination from here. Alright, she needs to move back to her original position. It's not helping us there. Alright, Ben recovers from the stun. Graveyard slash on D. Oh, she's okay. Took some damage, but she can manage. Do not fall, says brave David. Can we finish this guy off? 6 to 11 damage, he's got 5 health. Assuming we hit. Yes, we did hit. David gets him. Alright, and now we have that arbalist. Can we shoot him down with our pistol shot? He's not marked. 4 to 8. It's a coin flip. Let's try it. Yes! Alright. Ben gets him. And then there's the guy in the back. I don't think he can even attack us from here. Let's throw a plague grenade at him. Alright, he's going to be suffering from some blight. Well, we can use the opportunity to heal ourselves a little bit. We're doing pretty well there. Alright, well, we're just going to do a Bulwark of Faith, so we don't give this guy the opportunity to attack us. Alright, he's taking damage. And, oh, he can still attack from the 3rd row. Damn, I was hoping he couldn't. Oh well. someone can go reach him, and that would be Ben. Shoot it, please. Ooh, crit for 9. Nicely done. You're outmatched. We get some onyx, some gold, and some food.
But a victory nonetheless.
And what is waiting for us in this chest? Well, we've got a skeleton key, thankfully. So we're going to open this up and see what it is. 2 busts and a crest. And that would be the conclusion of our adventure here. We have gone through everything. Let's look at what the rewards are. Okay, we've got 3,000 gold, 4 crests, a dodge stone. We have accumulated quite a bit of treasure, which acts as gold, including supplies that are left over. We've also collected quite a few heirlooms, 10 crests, and 10 busts, excuse me, and 12 crests. That was a pretty successful adventure. Everyone gains 2 resolve experience. Deanne and Max have both reached resolve level 1. And David and Ben continue up their own resolve levels. Let's see what we get here. David is a clotter, which means he has more bleed resistance. Ben is a slugger, which means he has higher damage and melee skills. Deanne is a shocker, which means she has less stun resistance. And Max has a weak grip, which means he has -3 crit to melee skills. Luckily, he doesn't really have any right now. And unerring, which means he has +10 damage on range skills. That's not bad, actually. Let's return to town. Whew, well, that was a pretty crazy little step out into the dark. But successful. People are a bit stressed, but I think we can deal with that.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Well, it looks like in our meantime, the ruins have been unlocked, and we have now also unlocked the Abbey and the Tavern. And we successfully completed our first foray into the ruins. Huzzah! Alright, well, before we check out anything else, we're going to take a break. I hope everyone enjoyed our first little introduction into the Lockmore estate. And we'll be back at another time. Thanks for watching, and see you later, everyone.